What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is ConsoleChronicles. I want to thank you guys so much for checking out the video, and hope you guys do enjoy your stay. In today's video, we are going to discuss the fact that I believe, and with some few tests that I have done, that skill-based matchmaking is in fact in this beta build for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And before I get into that, I just want to say I do feel like the game plays well and is fun to mess around with. It definitely is different than any other Call of Duty in the past, and personally, I like that. However, I'm what you would call an average player. I'm the guy that has, about the 1 point something KD. I'll have really good games, I'll have some average games, and then I'll have some bad games, Those are like the 3 KDs, the 1 KD, the 0.5 KD, I fluctuate. So I'm what you would call the average player. And when I was playing this game for the first few hours by myself, I was having fun. I'm like, alright, cool, this is actually pretty good. I didn't have all great games, but I had pretty good games. So I said, this is fine. Let me take a break, and I'll come back later with some people, some friends to play with. And I did, and I come back with my friend Pulse, who is very good at Call of Duty, who has a very high KD, and it was suddenly a sweat fest. It was agonizing to the point where we were just getting mad and we were just wondering why these people are playing this way. Like, we were facing campers, which was everyone's complaining about, but we were facing like tactical campers, people who camp like behind a wall or behind behind a cover, leaning behind cover, putting down that little barricade shield and just like leaning on it. Like all these like really different tactics. The way they moved across the map and everything like was very different than what the average player would do. So we got frustrated, and then we stopped playing. So then this morning we tried testing it again, and sure enough, same thing happened. We just started facing the same sweaty sort of people. So he said, hold on, let me switch to my girlfriend's account, and her account, she's about average my KD. Let me play on her account and see what happens. And when he switched to her account and we played, it was night and day. We were facing people that were clearly not up on that 3 KD skill level. They were like around my skill level or lower. They weren't moving tactically. They, even as there were some groups of people we were playing with, you could tell by the clan tags, and we were still playing well and we were still doing a good time. So we did one more test and he went back to his account, and we played another one, and it happened again. It was just a sweat fest. So I truthfully think that there is a skill-based matchmaking component inside of this game. I know the developers are going to deny this. They're going to say, no, there is no skill-based matchmaking. But I can't understand why all these YouTubers that I know that play the game really well, who are really good players, are facing nothing but sweaty people. Like, it doesn't make sense. It makes sense for your first game or your first 2 games for you to do really well, because there shouldn't really be any like component to base skill off of except for your Activision account, which I think that's why we're linked to our Activision accounts. But like ever since that first couple matches, everyone's just been saying this is hard, this is sweaty. The kids that I'm playing against are camping in corners, and they're just like tactically like in areas that I can't get to. These people are figuring out how to get on top of ledges and stuff. Like, I get what Infinity Ward was trying to do by allowing you to get pretty much anywhere on the map, but there are some limitations, I think. There's some limitations I think you need to set in place, because when I go into a building and there's like rafters above me that normally in other Call of Duties you can't get to, and you can get to in this game, it makes it very strenuous to have to find these people. There's so many lines of sight. There's so many different avenues these people can come down from. It's just hard to anticipate where they're going to come from. So I think I think Infinity Ward needs to maybe, you can't redesign the map. It's kind of too late for that. But I think Infinity Ward would be wise to kind of adjust the matchmaking system for sure. Because it's night and day. It's legit night and day. I without a doubt feel that way. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys agree with me, if you guys think that there is skill-based matchmaking, if you think that there isn't any, it's just the way people are playing in general. Because lately I've been feeling in Call of Duty that's just how the community plays. Just likes camping, likes sitting in corners. As far as the mini map is concerned, I don't think the minimap is going to make much of a difference for the average person. At the time of recording this video, Infinity Ward has said they are going to put a minimap into the game, but it's not going to ping out where enemies are when they're shooting. It's just going to, you know, be a minimap that shows you and your teammates, which I'm fine with personally, just so I have some, you know, map awareness based on where my teammates are and where they're dying from and everything. So that's fine for me, but for the average player, it's not going to help you. It's really not going to help you. Like, even if it was like a full normal radar, it's not going to make a difference in my opinion. But, you know, I could be wrong. You know, maybe that's the thing we all need. If there is a radar, I definitely think it will help with the camping situation. I think people will be forced to move around a little bit because, you know, now, you know, you'll know where you're getting shot from or where other people are shooting your teammates or whatever. So that's my opinion on the minimap. I really don't think it's going to make a huge difference, but we have to wait and see exactly how the community responds to it. So for now, though, we'll just have to live with what we have. Overall, like I said, I like the way the gun feels, the way the guns play, the way the game plays. It definitely feels different, and I think it's refreshing. But I would certainly like some classic components of Call of Duty to return. And we'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end this video here. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in a later video. And until then, guys, take it easy. All right, bye.